12.
Working on the mainland, working hard as I can to be used for engines. There's even a breaker fan, coach and truck that need before as well. What happens on the benches on the mainland?
It was Halloween night on mainland railway, and the steelworks engines were at the sheds where the mainland engines are and having some spooky stories. However, a lot of the engines found it really scary. However, only one engine didn't. That was Hurricane. Why are you laughing? Asked Theo. Nothing, Theo. Just how are those stories meant to be real? None of those stories exist. Not even my invisibility on? Said Merlin. What? Said King. Just asking, said Merlin. Well, said Frankie. Well, not the stories do sound very interesting in my opinion. Oh, why? Said Axie. Oh, I do love the good old Halloween stories. Because you know I'm like, well, said Hurricane. If those stories are not real, we were only telling stories, that's all, said Hero. Agreed, says Hanson. Besides, what's wrong with it, says Scotsman. Well, even though I'm not a huge fan of Halloween, I'm probably not going to agree with Hurricane on this unless he's going to get like a trick or something, says Spencer. Well, at least we're having a bit of fun. Yeah, said Caitlin. Agreed, said Connor. Whatever, said Hurricane. Besides, I don't know why I was born here anyway. I do enjoy those stories too. In fact, I could not be a fan of Halloween. Oi, 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 said the brakeman. It was Bradford, beside Merlin. You better be nice to your friends. Nuns on Halloween, or else. Yes, the Halloween ghosts will come after you. There's already a white ghost. I've robbed a podcast of skeletons, said Bradford. Huh, you're all silly. Excuse me, I'm going back to the steelworks. I might as well finish off some of the shunting. And Hurricane puffed away. Everyone else at the sheds think the Hurricane was a bit rude. Now what we're going to do, said Theo. I have no idea, said Lexi. Well, I sure will think of something, said Merlin. Besides, anything is impossible. Well, I guess we could get payback. Well, Samson, what do you think? I mean, Bradford. Well, you must by the rule of operations. It's best if we don't. Of course, said Hero, because we will get in trouble for it. And we all don't want to get in trouble. Fine, said Frankie. Suit yourselves. I might as well go back to the steelworks. Okay, besides. Besides, maybe we called to do some shunting. Yeah, I think we also best because we might take some goods trains to Theo. Yeah. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. And Merlin puffed away as well. See ya, they said. Why did I get think Frankie's gonna get payback on Hurricane? So Hugo. I have no idea, Scotsman. Well, Well, at least they won't be joining Hurricane's side. Said Spencer. So, of course, said Molly. Besides, I think we should get some rest. Yes, Connor, we should. Because tomorrow will be November. Good night. They all went to sleep. A couple of hours later, it was time for the Steelworks engine to go to sleep. Well, said Ma, I guess those children first took a train. They must be, said Lexi. Well, they'll probably be tired and probably going to sleep, said Theo. And that's what we should do, said Hurricane. At least this day's all done with now. You could even get fight of your own storm, said Theo. Ha! Nonsense, said Hurricane. Why would they get fighting over a storm? Besides, my name's Hurricane, like a storm. That's what I mean, said Theo. Not a bad joke. Maybe somebody can make it real. That'd be too hard. I don't think it will happen. So, okay. Anyways, good night, all. And Hurricane went back to the berth. Now, of course, since Merlin, Lexi and Theo joined the Steelworks, they had to sleep. Inside of the Steelworks, except there's no shed for them outside. I guess we should get some sleep as well, they said. And they went into the Steelworks to get some sleep. However, there was one engine from the Steelworks that was not asleep. Frankie was watching everything. So you don't want your own storm, hey? We were do something about that. And Frankie went away. Soon, Frankie came back with 2 trucks that were from the Steelworks. Right. Now time for my plan. Frankie took the red truck, and then her plan went into action. She biffed the red truck, and the red truck biffed the large green truck. The points were shortened to Frankie's shirt, and bang! The truck rolled back until Hurricane woke. What's that? Luckily, the truck rolled back just in time. Frankie thought it a good idea because potentially was shunting. Oh, it's just a storm, my dear. You go back to sleep. Phew. Okay, went back to sleep. Bother. Next time make some double sounds. And Frankie went back to the trucks again. This time she was going to bump the 2 of them, make much more louder noise. And when she bumped them, the 2 trucks snapped their couplings, except they were coupled when Frankie was shunting them. The green truck banged. Wow, so okay, what was that? And until the red truck came and banged the other. Almost running through the wall where Merlin was. And the truck went. So okay. Hurricane got slow steam and puffed away. I'll keep it moving all night. And Frankie went to get the trucks. What was that? Oh, nothing, me darlings. This is me doing bird shunting. The trucks got away. Where's Hurricane? Oh, he's gone to do a job. That's all. He seems to be screaming. That's his yawning. Anyways, let's get to work. Goodbye. Well, it's still nighttime, so I guess we should get some sleep. So I should probably go and sleep later. And 3 engines went back to sleep. Meanwhile, Hurricane was going at high speed. Baffling anyone else is white. Why? Those stories are real. He was using all of his water and cover that Hurricane had him. He went faster and faster. So the driver was getting tired. The Hurricane wanted to get away from the steelworks. Meanwhile, the engines at the mainland sheds that Queen Bradford from Samson were having a nice sleep until huh? What's that? Ah! Is that Hurricane? Ah! It is, but what is he doing? Ah! Hurricane was still screaming when he got to the mainland shed. However, he was going towards Spencer. Oh no, said Spencer. Spencer went back to the berth. However, the signal switched the points. The hurricane was going to the siding. Ah! He's getting louder. Phew, everything was okay. Oh, no, I'm gonna do it again. But he was switching to the mainland yards. Oh dear, said Caitlin. I hope he'll be alright, said Hugo. I'm sure he will, said Hugo. Make sure if bad happens. Huh? What was that? Said Scotsman. I have no idea, said Samson. I want to check it out, said Hero. Hero looked bravely and he went into the yards. Don't worry, guys, about it. He'll be okay. Agreed, said Samson. I hope so, said Caitlin. Of course he will, said Connor. Just then, a few minutes later, Hero pulled a hurricane from the yards. Hurricane had a worried face on. What's up with you, Hurricane? They asked. Ghosts are after me. What ghosts? Said Hugo. Yes, said Hugo. What kind of ghosts? The ghost stories that we were talking about earlier on. They're after me. I'm glad I didn't join your side, said Spencer. Spencer, disgusting. Sorry, said Spencer. I told you, said Bradford. But how could it happen? That's what I like to know, said a voice. It was the mainland controller. Okay, I got some news all the way from the steelworks that you raced off through the dark screaming and waking up everybody. And now look what's happened. You bit some trucks in the yard and there are a couple of buffers and trucks to go out now. What did you say for yourself? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I heard there was a storm. A storm? Yes. And I was worried that could be one of the ghost storms and maybe the storm I always keep saying, like a storm. The mainland controller puzzled. When did this happen? How did this happen? We were talking about some ghost stories, said Hugo. Yes, of course we were. Then Hero thought something. He remembered what Frankie was saying earlier on, and when Frankie left after Hurricane. So I think who's the sponsor for this? Very well. Well, anyways, I suppose you can take Hurricane. Let's go. And the mainland control hop on Hero's cab, and the two engines went off. Meanwhile, the engines were sleeping happily until they heard Hero's whistle. Huh? What's going on? Until they arrived. Okay, there you are. What happened? Said Merlin, Theo, and Lexi. Long story. I don't think you may talk about it too long. Right. Frankie, I want a word with you. Frankie was puzzled. He was trying to lie. Oh, yes, sir? Earlier on, I heard you left us after Hurricane left about the Halloween stories. Hero explained everything. Frankie knew she was in trouble now. She knew she can't get away with it. She knew she had to surrender. Well, not really surrender, the same. She knew she had to give up herself. Yes, sir, I did it. I only did it because I wanted to prove to Hurricane that some stories could be real. The mainland controller was cross. Frankie, some engines, including people like me, some people don't believe in some of these stories. Other people do. That's the same thing for engines. You may believe in these stories, Hurricane may not. And of course, they're not real. I'm sorry, sir. I just want to go over I'll be having words with I will be having words with the Steelworks manager tomorrow about this. I'm sure he will do something very useful with you. Yes, said Frankie. And the mainland controller went away. Wait a minute. How do you make the storm? I believe it was all those trucks over there, sir. Well, it seems the shed seems to be alright. But Hurricane, it seems you will have to go to the works. It seems some of your parts of the front when you biffed like trucks for stuff in yards seems to be broken. You may have to go to the works to get repaired. Yes, sir. But who would take my place here? Don't worry. Don't worry. Besides, when you had melted wheels, Frankie and the other tree were able for the work. So I guess they can do it, right, you guys? Of course, they said. Anyways, except they did fix you, which I was supposed to fix you here as well. Okay. Vexy coupled to the front of Hurricane and took him away from Hero. And Vexy pushed Hurricane into the works, inside the steelworks. Okay, Hero, let's go. Okay, see you all tomorrow. And Hero puffed away. See ya, they said. However, Frankie feels a little bit bad what she has done. The next day, Frankie saw Hurricane. Hurricane was getting his buffers fitted. Oh, hello, Frankie. Hurricane. Oh, hey, Frankie. Frankie, listen, Hurricane. I'm sorry Sorry I didn't believe in these stories. I'm so sorry. No, Sir Frankie, don't. I'm sorry I didn't believe them. Actually, no. That was wrong. I'm sorry I tried to scare you. I know my lesson that what the main control said. Some of us believe in these stories, some don't. And you probably don't believe in them. Well, after that, probably after last night, I'll probably have to believe in them, said Hurricane cheekily. Frankie chuckled. And I guess I wanted to believe in them at this time, and you could do the same thing to me. Ha ha ha! Hurricane and Frankie were soon friends again. And after that, there was no more arguments over Halloween stories. Never again.